Hi all, I'm Chance, brand director for Rose Apothecary. We have 7 locations throughout the US, so I can't be everywhere, but I need to make sure any changes in our stores make a splash and that our teams have what they need to keep our stores on brand. This workspace is for staff resources. It holds boards for creative partnerships, employee benefits, and seasonal staff onboarding. I also have workspaces set up for other types of changes like new product lines and our recent rebrand. With winter around the corner, I'm also going to create a new workspace for tracking seasonal changes. To create a workspace, all you need to do is click Create. Select Create Workspace from the drop-down menu and add the name. Add the visibility you want for this workspace. I'll start a new board under Create, add my board name, and create again. With some studio magic, here's one already made. I'll use this board to track the progress of our winter season turnover with a Trello card for each store location. Since our local store managers know their teams best, I'll assign the cards to them directly. Starting with Tim, our up-and-coming rising star store manager out in Texas.
All right, looks like Chance has assigned me to a card on Trello. Now it's time to get started on assigning my full-time and seasonal staff. My full-time staff will use a Trello license, while the seasonal staff will be added as board guests. I'll assign Julie and the team to the checklist items and set due dates. From there, I'll move the Austin card over to the in-progress list, remove myself from the card, and let the team begin the work. Between seasonal staffing and inventory management, I have a lot to manage. Chance made the seasonal rollout a lot easier on us by setting up a few automations. They help reduce the number of clicks, reducing the potential for human error. They also help all my team members be aware of the status of each task in one place. Since Chance is a strong Trello user, she was able to create automation on this board so that when the checklist on my card is finished, it'll automatically move the card to the ready for manager approval list and assigns the correct store manager. Let's check in with Julie. It's only her second week, but she should be able to move through this checklist just fine.
All right, I have coffee in hand and I'm ready for my shift. But it's a bit of a slow morning here at Rose Apothecary. Looks like I have some Trello notifications for our seasonal redress. Oh, I remember learning about this kind of thing in my onboarding board. Let's see what I can check off while store traffic picks up. Looks like I can just check these off as I go. That's super helpful if a customer comes in while I'm setting up a display. I'll even upload a quick photo of my progress so others can see. Nice. Maybe that'll inspire others to do the same. I'd love to see what other stores around the country are doing. Looks like I finished just in time because someone just walked into the shop. Tim will get notified automatically, so that way I can focus on our shoppers. This is so much better than pen and paper checklists I've used before.
I just got tagged that my store is ready for approval. That was quick. And there's even a photo. That's amazing to see. Julie went above and beyond. After I check the team's work, I'll move it over to the approved list. And thanks to another handy automation, this notifies Chance in real time.
Time to check in on all the stores. Looks like Tim has already completed the turnover. Nice job, Tim. This board works super well for me because I can easily glance over the progress of each location in real time. I set up dash cards so I can see quick totals across each list. I'll also make sure we're on track to launch by mid-November with this calendar power-up. So handy. Our Brooklyn location hasn't started yet. I'll have to ping them, but I'll give them an extra day. And looks like St. Petersburg got stuck partway through, so I'll push them to Friday until I check on the issue. Good thing I planned for some buffer. We're tracking just fine, so I'm feeling good about this rollout. I know there will be more seasonal changes, so I'll create a board template just for this workspace. To start, I'll open the board menu, select Copy Board, name the board, and create. Now that I cleaned up this copy, I'll open the board menu again, select Make Template, and Make Template again. Amazing! I can use this board to start planning for spring. That said, when we expand past 10 locations, I'll probably make a board for each location rather than a card. Here's a preview I made to show my leadership team what I'm envisioning. I've even made a master board of board cards. That way I could still see everything at a glance because our new rollouts will be a bit more complex by then. As brand director, I'm already thinking about how Trello can make these rollouts so much easier next winter. Maybe by then, Rising Star Tim in Texas will be regional manager.
And maybe Julie will be assistant to the regional manager. Hopefully that role play showed you an example of how Trello can make all kinds of changes easier to roll out. While changes can be challenging, using Trello to roll out changes can make it easier, more efficient, and less expensive.